Hi. All right, so what we're working on with Emrie is for her to get her balance. And the best way to do that is to ride bareback. Now, depending on the horse, depends on how comfortable it's going to be. But today for her riding pleasure, we have a hula hoop. And the hula hoop's just going to help you just hold on to something without holding on to the mane, but you have something to grab. You could just use a lead rope around the neck or what have you, or you don't have to have anything. But the whole idea here is no reins. So, we're going to start out at a walk. Emrie, go ahead and grab your hula hoop. Now, I'd like you to try to keep heels down, toes up, even though you don't have the saddle. How does that feel? Interesting? Okay. So, you ultimately still want to grip the horse with your knees. Keep your chin up.
This is where it comes in very...
Yeah, there you go. The knee grip is going to be good. So just at a walk, keep your eyes forward. Try not to look down. Okay. Now the first thing we're going to do is move to a sitting trot. Ready? And trot. Trot. Come on. There you go. Try to relax your hips and follow the horse. Bareback. There's no cheating. And it helps to actually have a bumpy horse. You're going to learn this. It's just like a dance. 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on, give her a kick. Button number 2, both sides. We're going to keep a nice slow trot. How does that feel, Emrie?
Interesting.
Interesting? Interesting how? Come on, keep trotting. Come on. It's a good learning experience. There you go. Come on. Now, Sweetie's kind of lazy, so you're just going to have to follow her around. There you go. Now, let loose of the hula hoop with the inside leg. Oh, well, both hands. See if you can keep a trot. Come on. Kick. There you go. Chin up. Chin up. Follow the horses with your hips. Shoulders like a soldier. Hips like a dancer. 1, 2. Cha, cha. 1, 2. Cha, cha. Reach up and grab that hula hoop. Reach forward. Reach forward. Very good. All right, let's do some exercises to kind of get that, everything kind of gone out. We're going to do some yoga. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to do the warrior one, which is reach straight up. Straight up. Reach forward. There you go. Luckily, she puts up with a lot. Reach up. There you go. Chin up. Really stretch. Very good. Now we're going to switch to warrior one. So, there you go. Look forward. Look forward. Very good. Now I want you to put your left hand back, right hand up. There you go. And stretch up. Very good. And back to center. Very nice. Now let's switch hands. On the other side, there you go. Arms forward. Arms forward. There you go. Go up. Well, that wasn't exactly what I had in mind, but that's okay. As long as you're stretching, hold on to the horse. And back to center. Pick up a trot. Grab your hula hoop. Put it up her neck. Reach forward, grab it. There you go. So you have your hula hoop there if you need it, but other than that, you don't. Just relax your hands. Chin up, chin up. Good. Sit back and say, whoa, and squeeze. Ooh. Squeeze. Very. Ooh. That wasn't the best stop in the world, but that's okay. We're going to switch directions. Button number 1 on the other side. Give her a kick. Let's get her trotting. Come on. Come on. Very good. Chin up. How are you feeling? You feeling a little more confident now?
Yes.
Are you feeling confident enough to go a little faster? Yes or no? Okay, grab mane. Sit up. This is the second time you've done bareback, right? Now remember to squeeze. Try to keep your toes up. All right, now you're going to kick with the outside foot, which is your left foot. And chin up, chest up, eyes forward. And you're going to ask her to lope when you're ready. Come on. Come on. And come on, kick. Just follow her with your hips. Follow her with your hips. I know it's hard. You're doing good. You're doing so good. Kick it. Come on. She's really bumpy. Remember, a lope is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That's a really fast trot. How'd that feel though?
That felt good.
Woo. Sit back and squeeze. Good.
That was better.
That was much better. And that's a good way to get started. What'd you think of that?
That was fun.
So in an effort to gain better balance, Emrie has decided to do her lesson today, bareback. You ready for this? Yes. Okay, so we're using a bitless bridle and we're bareback. So she's going to have to go around the arena and make a circle around the cones. You ready for this?
Not really.
Not really? You ready to do it in a walk?
I can try it.
You're gonna do just fine. All right, so let's go to the second cone. Now start your turn, use your outside leg. Start your turn, sit up. Very good. All right, let's trot to the next cone, please. Relax your hands. Sit up, look at your cone. Very nice. Very nice, just relax your hips. Use that outside leg. Just relax, just relax. And I'll give it to you for getting around the cone. Not the same direction I wanted, but there you go, that's pretty good. Now go to the next cone, stop and back up 4 steps for me. Squeeze and release, squeeze and release. All right, so what was the difference in between doing this bareback and doing it with a saddle?
You have to use your legs more.
And what else?
And I'm probably going to be more sore.
Good job. Now we're gonna move the 5 body parts, well actually just 4 body parts, without a saddle. So the first things first, please flex her head and move her head and her neck. So reach forward and ask for the release. There you go, good. Ask for the stretch, forward. Now remember, you still have to stay balanced. There we go. Let's go the other side, please. Slide your hand up. Ask her to give you her head. Good, and release, let it slide through your fingers. And give her a nice big pet. Very good. All right, now here's the hard part. I would like you to move her shoulders, please. So you could pick right or left. It was gonna be button number 1, and you open the door. So, there you go. Ask her to cross, very nice. Pull back with the outside rein, please. Outside rein a little bit, she's walking forward. Outside rein, and bump with the outside rein. Bump with the outside rein, there you go. There you go, nice, nice. And release, don't hit the cone. Back up, please. Back up.
Back.
Pull and release. Pull and release. There, oh, there goes the cone.
Back.
Now I would like you to ask her to disengage her hindquarters, either right or left. So button number 3, direction you point her nose, and ask her to turn her hindquarters. It's a little bit harder without a saddle. Remember, use your outside. Use that outside rein. You still have to use the outside rein. You're crossing with the front, not the back. All right, so a turn on the forehand is going to move that shoulder over, and it's much harder to do it bareback. Okay, so nose to fence, button number 3, fence side. A lot harder to do bareback. There you go. Open the door. Very nice. Ready? And one more turn on the forehand. Very nice. Is it harder to hold on? Good job. Stop and say whoa. So we have finished our portion of bareback riding, and we're going to move to another horse with a saddle on. So we're going to do a vaulting dismount bareback. So you're still going to put pressure on your hands, take that right leg and just go right over. There you go.
Just like that.
Just like that. Good job. So thank you for joining us on today's lesson. It's really good if you want to get better balance to ditch the saddle and try riding bareback. That's going to improve your balance, improve your seat. Now, some horses are a little bonier and not as comfortable to ride bareback as others, and it's best to use a horse that's a lot more comfortable with it and maybe a little older and a little more seasoned. But riding bareback will work on improving your balance. Now remember, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe, and if you want to see more of our riding lesson students, click over here. Yes, thank you. All right. See, she really enjoys everything.